some new shit that hit back. Some new shit that hit back. Some new shit that.
Yo, what's up, man? We back at like a crackhead. This is your boy Ill. Alright, we back at it with some new info.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, the haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Just run that shit back.
We on slide first. Yeah, I might be on slide first. For the house, and you know that we on slide first. Yeah, I might be on slide first. Pop it, take them for that ride first. Put them right in that hearse, drop them right in that dirt. In the bushes, yeah, that's what we write. You pop that, bushes that them didn't murder. Put them right on that shirt. You crack, cause it's actually the dirt. That's what they trying to play on my turf. Ay. My catch me standing like the great man Nino. One of them kids in the cell, but trust me, this ain't seen you in the play out in the twisted. They gon' cover it and they'll know this nice and take out in the fishes. I don't like waiting for them like it's a sticker. You know, all my niggas like to run for me. Angels in the outfit, gon' catch a body for me. Body for me, but trust me, you ain't got it to see. If you can't finish it, then why the fuck you started with me? Ay. For the ops, you know that we on slide first. Yeah, I might be on slide first. We don't take them, but I ride first. Put them right in that hearse, drop them right in that dirt. In the bushes, yeah, that's what we write. You pop out, bushes that gon' get murdered. Put them right on that shirt. No crack, cause that's in the dirt. That's what they people trying to play on my turf.
Ay. What up, y'all?
Everybody should be doing that shit. Everybody cool, that maybe till I die, nigga. Slow. Motherfucker. Nigga, bitch. That beat. Talk to Moo, he hear that say when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucker sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucker creeps, yeah. Hey, just be patient till time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just might drum. Do a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run.
Nisha in the building.
You better duck or get motherfucking shot, you okay? You ain't my brother if you fucking with options.
Salute, pretty problem, Nisha.
You don't understand that people
Yeah.
them blinds. I was
Salute.
dancing with the devil, brother. Time to time, guarantee you see murder. You take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all like a surprise. Can't believe what you saying. I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me. You gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body. Put a soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth. All my niggas trying to slide. I'm gonna see my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. I say when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then you post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction.
This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser, rocking it out with First Fam West Radio, and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man. What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser, rocking it out with First Fam West Radio, and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Like one of them ball playing niggas, you know.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Got dope. Nigga could leave the league.
First.
But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man.
I get all this love, feel like a money mess. These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like I get all this love, feel like a money mess. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. These niggas that be hating on some sucker shit. When I go, I want a documentary. So if you ain't talking official shit, don't mention me. I'm never gonna change, switching lanes while sipping lane. Going hard, free my dogs out the penitentiary. My brother said I can't let these fuck niggas get to me. And if they don't remember shit, they gon' remember me. I get up. This love feel like a money mess. When I go on a documentary, the realest niggas going down in history. Like a money mess. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. If you want it raw, then I'm the one you ask for. Me and Jerry getting bricks off the backboard. Niggas foul, what you think we got them checks for? If you ain't buying what you coming run the set for, let me just be honest, I'm all about making $1. So if you ain't copping 5 bricks or better shit, I ain't got it. And excuse me for being honest. When I'm just making fun.
Come on.
I get all this love, feel like a money mess.
What up, y'all?
These niggas that be hating on some other shit. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. I get all this love, feel like a money mess. When I go, I want a documentary. The realest niggas going down in history.
Yeah. Yo, that's a real different speed, man. Real different speed, man. What's up, y'all? Got my fellas in the building, man.
Shit show. What's up, fam? Push it, push.
Yeah, man. Pushing. We got. Hey, man, we made it all the way to the end of the weekend. It's back to the work day for all my working folks out there. Get to the bread. It is Sunday bread. Before we get started, you know we gotta give thanks.
I woke up this morning, got up out of my bed. I looked around, this is what I said. Thank you, Lord, for another day. All the blessings just in my way.
All right, for all you religious folks out there, you know it's Sunday. I had to start it off right. I had to do that. So what we gonna see, man? Y'all see the batter? That's what we talking that Sunday bread. No Friendz in the Biz'Nezz. Y'all see the batter? We got blue Davinci, man. They saying he was snitching all this time. He been snitching, man. What's up, Nutter, man? You know?
Yeah.
You heard something about that? Have you heard that shit, bro?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, boy. They say your boy was telling, he was talking. We're gonna get to the audio on that. Then Bric Baby been the star of the show on this YouTube streets for a minute now. So Loose Cannon put out some audio with Bric speaking about he spelled a lot of stuff. Spoke on the P Nice situation, spoke on the Adam situation, a few other things, man. He just been showing a lot of snakery behavior from certain people. Got Loose Cannon being exposed. 600 exposes BMF. It seemed like BMF and Blueface been getting that. Blueface, not Blueface. I said Blueface. Blue Davinci. It sounds like they said he was trying to expose 600. I don't know what that's about. We may play the clip. It says Blue Davinci tries to line up 600. Try to use Whack 100 to line them up. But Whack 100 goes on Clubhouse, speak on this Blue Davinci talking. We got Sharp. They speaking on Sharp. And some of his snake behavior. I guess he been talking to Deion Paul as well as Bric Baby and telling him that he should sue Adam for him getting shot, allegedly shot, grazed, or whatever. So we got some shit on that. Kanye West out here, he done left the States. That nigga is in I think he's in Japan right now. Say he's in Japan hiding out. According to this, they say he living upper class homeless. That's what they saying in Tokyo.
What is that?
I don't know, but we're gonna get to that. Paris Hilton says that he formerly drugged and raped his former assistant at a Diddy party. She claims. This is wild. So we got that. Then Pimp C been speaking on these dudes for a long time. Some people say that's how he was on the live. That was the reason why he was on the live and shit. I don't know. Then we got Tania, which is Snoopy BA's girl. She talks about her experience at the Diddy freak offs. This is wild, bro. Hey man, we just reporting on the shit. Oh, this shit crazy. Let's get to this. Let's get to this shit right here.
Hold on. That's the girlfriend or the baby mama?
The baby mama.
That's the one that knocked on what you call the socks off.
She was shit. With. Oh yeah, she blew Munchie B's socks off. Allegedly.
December 22, you were here. You did our first interview.
This is where I talk about what I liked in my first box. If I hadn't already...
You were just some girl that I met through a friend.
Right.
And you were doing this interview, and you mentioned something about...
I accidentally mentioned it too. Like it slipped out.
About P. Diddy.
About P. Diddy.
You went to one of his parties.
Yeah. Crazy party.
And he's in the news now because of all the scandal.
And they didn't believe me. But when it started coming out, people were like mentioning me like, you were telling the truth about it. And I'm like, duh, I'm not gonna lie about something like that. And I kind of like tried to briefly talk about it because I knew it wasn't gonna seem true because it was just too much. It was too crazy. People were gonna think that I was just lying. It had like a lot of people involved, celebrities and stuff. So I was trying to be real vague about it, but that party traumatized me.
How'd you get invited to it?
By being with a prince that I met in LA. He lived in Glendale, California. Shit. And long story short, I got this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me. And I knew somebody who knew somebody that was like, I want to introduce you to a prince. He know a lot of celebrities, producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this Prince knew P. Diddy as
When you
the
say
producer.
Prince of what?
He was a Arabian Prince.
Really?
Yes, and he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to, he met me. He said, "I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever." And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at. And I never knew that we were gonna go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, "I got a surprise for you, I got a surprise for you." I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, "No, because I just want you to meet one special person." So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like,
Nigga, she was out there for 2 weeks getting her back blew out by fucking foreign Arabian princesses and shit.
Why she ain't
God
take
damn.
Snoopy with her?
I know. Man, Snoopy didn't know about this one probably.
like, "Guess where we're going tonight?" I'm like, "Where?" He's like, "To P. Diddy's house." I'm like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "That's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy." And I'm like, "His house for what? Like to go sing?" He's like, "No, he's throwing this wild party." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So we went from Club Live.
Now y'all tell me, is this real or
Like
cap?
3 or 4, not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big Uber. And me and all the other girls. And mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him. Da, da, da." And I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there, and
did she really think that?
Weird. And that's why they locked up our
You
phones.
like,
because
cuz
they
I'm
know
about to go
we
way out here to go sing for P. Diddy.
Bitch, this ain't making the band,
So
bitch.
basically, so we arrived. Security guard patted us down. They put our phone in the
You ain't
bubble
Sarah,
case.
bitch.
So the bubble case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So
thought
as we're
she
in
was
there,
Sarah,
the only
huh?
way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in a photo booth. He has like a Team Love photo booth or whatever. Take like 4 pictures. So I, got pictures. I still got everything in my Snap. Like of the photos, everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not gonna say which one, but it was like recruiting like whoever
Quincy?
they wanted to go inside the house because the freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So you have the
Told.
pool.
Why not say
When
not the
they're
son?
playing loud
Come
house
on.
music, like the house music. It makes you feel kind of woozy, first of all, because it's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud. So you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around, drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m. So the sun is like coming up, and
This is crazy,
people are walking
bro.
around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already, and they're in the pool, skinny dipping. And they're drinking mimosas in the pool, but then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like I'll drink if we're partying or whatever, just for that occasion.
Right,
So, 'cause people are gonna
everybody
just drink.
saying they don't
But
drink,
I didn't take
but
a
they
sip
drunk.
of a drink yet.
Right.
But I just had it in my hand. So one of the sons seen me walking. My John with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, "You," and I'm like, "Me or her?" And then he was like, "No, you. Come here." So I went to him, and he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some terry cloth, like robe shoes, white shoes. And I'm like, "What am I supposed to do with these?" He was like, "Go in the house with these." He was like, "Everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house." But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively picking who they want. So I'm like, "Well, what about my friend?" He was like, "No, only you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm holding the shoes. I'm walking around. I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they say my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling. But we tripping
So now
out.
she
looking
there
at
with her
everybody,
friend.
Like, they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about like me and my family, because it's us. But when it's other people, bro, doing something real sexual, that's all I'm going to say.
I've been receiving checks from
But Diddy was topping our print
on a
Come
weekly
on,
basis.
man.
Let
He was
me
doing
show
something
you.
real
Here,
sexual.
I just
Diddy
So
was
that we
the
can
ass.
and so that we can get
She said she said she saw Diddy with the Prince, and they was doing something real sexual.
With the prince of what, Dubai?
I guess some prince. I don't know if Dubai, but some prince out there. Somebody posing as a prince. What that sound like to you, Push? Sound catfish.
Well, she didn't say what prince, and there's a whole bunch of princes. So
right,
especially in Saudi Arabia.
I thought she was talking about the single prince.
Nah, hell nah. The prince, like a sheik, Alibaba type nigga.
On, okay, so he's doing something with himself, and I'm like, girl, do you see him? She's like, yes, but mind you, we're screaming like, girl, do you see him? Oh my god, because of the music. And I'm just like, whatever. Then he starts to act like really obnoxious, like, I'm the king of the world, jumping around, doing all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's regular P. Diddy shit. But what got me was how he walked up to me and was like, why are you not in the house? And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, how are you enjoying my house?
So now she talking to
we had a little talk or whatever. He started talking about all these things. Oh, yeah, you're the one that, you know, I seen was telling me about the prince. He's like, oh yeah, it's very nice to meet you. Like, your life is not going to be the same. We started talking about going to Cuba. Are you going to Cuba with us? I'm like, what? And that's the thing. I didn't really know about this. So this is when I start asking around or whatever. I said that in the last interview. But to get to the point, I ended up going in the house because he was on me, like, going to that house. I'm like, okay. And then the person that he was dating at that time, we're not going to say her name, but we all know, she came and was like looking at him like, what are you doing? Because he was talking to me for too long. So she came to like rub on his shoulders or whatever, and he just pushed her. And I'm looking like real uncomfortable, like, oh, I know what this is about. I don't want to be in the middle of there or whatever. So that's what made me go into the house, because I'm like, okay, let me just go in the house. So I told my friend, like, wait right here, girl, let me just...
What up, Big Heavy?
Walk up in there.
Big Heavy, what it do, fam?
I don't judge people, because at the time I was just smoking weed. But you know when people are out of their mind, and you know when people, you know what you don't want to be a part of, and it's just like, I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but...
Bitch, did you see niggas fucking or not? Did you...
Man, she saw some shit. If she did
right,
go.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, because she Snoopy baby mama.
Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt, huh? She say she was allegedly trafficked. Let's get to that.
They were dressed up like
it's
little
the same bitch that fuck
little people. Okay, we're not gonna say what type of little people, but like a fetish.
Crap back, gang.
Yeah, she said niggas is dressed up like little babies or something. Little, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not gonna say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here? Like, dressed up, little red lipstick, like, they weren't supposed to be there. But I'm just looking like, maybe it's some type of production going on. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like, why would they be here? So I was just like,
some
okay.
kids
like,
dressed
but
up.
then when I'm looking in this corner, this person laid out, and I'm looking like, what's going on? Then I'm seeing like Instagram models or whatever. I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm kind of getting distracted, feeling like kind of comfortable. Like, she's here? Oh my God, she's here. And then I see P. Diddy, you know, walking through the house, like, with his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her, like, oh my God, bitch, like, this is, oh my God, she like for real? But I'm just like, I'm not even tripping, like, oh, well, like, this thing's weird, but you know? So I'm really looking at the situation like, I don't even want to be involved in this type of stuff, because once I see something, I can't get it out of my mind. And I'm like a hypochondriac, like, I keep on having flashbacks about it. So whatever. So of course I come out, and then here he goes again. And another rapper, well-known rapper, comes and starts feeling on me like, hey, you. So now it just seems like everybody is faded at this point. They're either drunk or on all the drugs, obviously, with this house music. So now I just feel like trapped in. Like, I don't like it. And I know the devil when I see it. Because by me being so spiritual and tapped in, I know when something is not right. I'm not judging, but I just...
She was spiritual there, y'all. What up, Sandy? Queen in the building.
Because how am I gonna get out of this shit? Like, I'm already here, and then I heard conversations or whatever, and then P. Diddy was like, "That's the one that I want. I want her." So now I feel like, you know, they plotting on me. Like, did you?
I have top people all over the world.
So she's saying they plotted on her. They was plotting.
Yay.
It was a lot of other. She claimed it was a lot of other women.
Using the strategy. I have been.
So she rose that far above.
Bringing me here on purpose, like, is this the producer you was talking about? And I came here specifically with the Prince to rub elbows with people.
I'm thinking that I guess she was still with Snoopy or messing around with him still when this happened. Maybe it happened last year, maybe it happened the year before. But she talked about it on Soft White Underbelly, so it had to happen about a year or a half ago, maybe.
Okay.
But I guess nobody really tripped off of it, and all this stuff coming out, and then you know how they bringing back videos, they bring this one up
to network for the music week. But then I put two together, like, the Prince has been saying your life is never gonna be the same. You're gonna be happy, somebody's expecting you, and I just feel like that was the time that I was gonna get sex trafficked or drugged or something like that. And then they kept trying to make me, like, I've been around celebrities before. If a rapper wants you or somebody wants you, they're not going to do it. They're going to send somebody else to do it. So if a waitress is coming or another girl or a pretty girl or a guy, they'll stick somebody on you. Like, take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it, when you're going to do it.
Okay,
so I already know what time it was. And it's crazy because I had to leave that place. In my last interview, I told you I had to escape. I had to leave from the Prince because he was telling me we was leaving for Cuba the next day. Cuba with who?
Shit.
With B. Diddy or what? Like, this is all crazy. So to see all of this stuff come out, and I escaped by leaving. I had to call the police and everything. I had to leave with the Prince. That's another story. From the Prince, from that house. I didn't leave with the other girls. I had to get my phone unlocked, of course. But I had to catch a taxi, not even an Uber, a taxi to another location. And then I ended up going to the airport and I ended up leaving because I just felt bamboozled. First, I'm getting lied to about how long I'm supposed to stay there. Then you keep talking about I'm supposed to meet this producer, but we're not talking about nothing with music, but you're talking about going to Cuba. We didn't even do what we were supposed to do in Miami, or did we do what we were supposed to do in Miami at this freak off? But because I'm not cooperating with what I see, and I feel like that's what the Illuminati and stuff is about, like a secret society. Like, they want to see what you allow.
She mentioned Illuminati, y'all.
And then, next thing you know, boom, take that drink, you're drugged.
Right.
Take that, you're out of it. Take that pill, because everybody was off something. But you have to be then in that environment.
How many people were at this event?
Like hundreds. Even when it was a certain amount outside, but in the house was really crowded. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that, like, it was more people in the house.
Did you walk around?
Yeah, I walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I needed to see. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir. Because it was like selling your soul at that house. And if you like that, it's nothing for you. But if you're not like that, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And then it's like, at first I used to think P. Diddy was like, so he always talk about team love and all of this stuff. Like, he's all about sex himself. And I know sex because I've dealt with men. So I know when somebody is trying to lead you on to stuff and sitting back acting like he just this macho man. And he is a charmer though. That's one thing. Like, he will charm the fuck out of you. But for me, that's so game tight. I'm like, I know what this is. And I'm ready to get to the music. Like,
she ready to get to the music. Hey, so y'all can go check out the rest of that, man. Go check that out on Soft White Underbelly. What y'all think? You think it was almost like a dangerous night for her? A wild one.
Nah, she used to shit like
abducted?
that. I think she used to shit like that.
Oh, okay. You think she brought it on herself?
Yeah, when she was being an escort, wasn't it?
Yup. That's crazy though. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think, man. These celebrities is wow. What else we got going on? Oh, speaking of Diddy and Kanye, on TMZ they said Kanye is out in Tokyo living like an upper class homeless person. I don't know what that means. That one's a new one for me. But let's get to this. Yeah, bro, this is a new one. Hey.
It is a conundrum to figure out, does he have a home home? Is he just?
Ain't nobody bashing black women. What you talking
I'm going to
about?
take just 1 minute to explain why your contribution right now is so important. This may not be the news you want to hear, but it is the truth.
To understand where actually he is, but friends tell me
can't be
he
a part
lives
of what?
in Tokyo now. He's been there for maybe a year, maybe.
Hold up. What? Where's the black women bashing, dog?
I'm going on mute.
Right. She wilding with that one. She's standing up for the car workers. I get it. I get it. Salute. Everybody got, you gotta make your money some way. Be safe, though.
Maybe a year and a half. Nobody's actually clear on how long it has been, but he lives in Tokyo. He's able to have a sort of peace of mind and a peaceful day there. He doesn't have the paparazzi chasing him like in other places. For the most part, when he's in Tokyo, people leave him alone. They tend not to come up to him on the street like they would do in New York, in LA, and other places. And he is living in a hotel. He's sort of high-class homeless nowadays, where he just lives in hotels for months at a time. There was time in the Chateau Marmont in Beverly Hills. There was a
talking
foreign Italy period. There was a Dubai period.
None of that.
3 months. But now he's living in a Tokyo hotel and working on his next album in the hotel room itself.
Who's hanging with him over there?
What the fuck?
Bianca was there for a while, but then she was back in Australia for about 3 weeks. We most recently have seen her there, but is there anyone else there with him? Anyone working with him on the album?
There's an engineer working with him, but it's not the normal. Normally there's a team. Normally there's a group of producers who are helping with ideas, and there's some writers who are helping with some lyrics. Not this time. I'm also told that the divorce may be premature. You never know with any relationship, certainly with any sort of Kanye relationship, the way he can be. But from what I'm told, no, they're doing fine. They're still together. The body language is still very positive. So
he's still with the chick, huh? Well, Kanye, before he left to Tokyo, this is what he was saying. He was spitting his flames at niggas. Whoa, he called him a fag. You hear that?
I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing.
Okay, hold up. You see it though, but you say you don't hear it?
Yeah.
Damn. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Hold on 1 second. So with that. You said you can't hear it still?
Nuh-uh.
I stopped it. Though. Let me see if y'all can hear this. Can you hear that?
What the hell happened? You might got to drop in that reopen it again.
Yeah, hold on 1 second, y'all.
Son, that nobody paying you for nothing. Shut your ass up. What you down there talking about?
Well, there, but is there anyone else there with him? Anyone working with him on the album?
There's an engineer working with him, but it's not the normal. Normally,
we can hear it now.
Normally, there's a group of producers who are helping with ideas, and there's some writers who are helping with some lyrics. Not this time. I'm also told that the rumors of their divorce may be premature. You never know.
Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me because part of
the hell you talking about me?
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me because part of the deal for you to be a doing and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you.
Nigga said,
you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me because part of the deal for you to be a doing and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Damn, Ye. What's up with Ye, man? Said them boys feds.
I don't know if Diddy is a fed. He's in the feds.
If you saying something, fell, we can't hear you, bro. What the hell was that?
P. Diddy mess with a shocking new lawsuit that has come out, and we're going to go through all of it. Hey guys, it's Ronald Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record it.
So today, back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into this video. My apologies for the delay on this conversation, this story, which broke, I would believe, like 6 to 8 hours ago. I was attending an important funeral, so I wanted to put everything on the back burner, but I do want to get into this stuff. Some egregious claims have been made by a woman called Lauren Pisciotta. She's come out with claims that Kanye West had drugged and R-worded his former assistant at a party with P. Diddy, she claims, in a horrifying new lawsuit. Now, she already did sue him in June 2022, it looks like, but, you know, she has updated the lawsuit, an 88 updated lawsuit that was filed on Friday night, and we're going to go through everything from the cliff notes that I have written up. But Pisciotta detailed West's alleged, fetishes and obsessions, including his wife Bianca's family. The lawsuit delves into a lot of crazy stuff, but the most craziest claims was that years before she worked for him, he drugged and R-worded her at a P. Diddy party, a studio session, and a party co-hosted with his friend Sean Diddy. Now, this to me is interesting, as I've always said to you before, that, the studios are basically grooming grounds. That's what they're for. They're for places for these people to unwind and do whatever the hell they want to do. And yet again, it's always taking place at the studio sessions. Kanye West announced that everyone at the event at the Santa Monica studio had to drink if they wanted to stay, and she was handed a beverage by West himself. Lauren, after a few sips, suddenly started to feel disorientated and began to slip into an altered and highly impaired state. She felt less control of her body and speech, and that is where memories of the night escaped, it claimed. The next day, she felt ashamed and embarrassed as she couldn't remember the evening, and her musician client refused to discuss what happened. Lauren claimed she only learned years later why her client was also traumatized and disturbed to speak about that night. After years of believing she was drugged by a studio assistant by escaping without being messaged, she allegedly learned the truth from Kanye West. She claimed that not long before he fired her, he was enraged about a comment his ex-wife made about him and Lauren having an affair whilst he was still married. The ex-wife's name was withheld in the lawsuit, but Kanye West's only wife besides Century was Kim Kardashian. Pisciotta told Kanye West she wanted to send Kardashian a text to clear up things with her, as it appeared she was under the wrong impression. However, she claimed Kanye West told her she couldn't send a message denying they were ever intimate due to what happened at that party. We did kind of hook up a little one time, the lawsuit claimed Kanye West told her. West then immediately proceeded to reminisce about the time he was referring to where he hooked up with Lauren after she had been drugged, the lawsuit claimed. Lauren claimed Kanye West had told Kim Kardashian they hooked up, but left out the true nature and severity of what he actually did to her. Had Kardashian been told the truth and known Lauren was in fact drugged and assaulted by Kanye, she would never have made the comment, the lawsuit claimed. A shocked Lauren claimed she told West she had no memory of the night after he laughed, saying, "Well, women love to say they don't remember, then change the subject." Lauren's lawsuit claimed West's true nature was aggressive, compulsive, vulgar, perverse, and frighteningly calculative. It called him a premeditative and sadistic groomer who used his fame and position to feed his gratification and animalistic desires that have very little boundaries. The lawsuit claimed he often had intimacy with employees and a rotating list of guests in his company offices. Employees were ordered to construct makeshift bedrooms consisting of a mattress on the floor, pillows, and a blanket in a room, or even just a closet. He also used the staff bathrooms and changing rooms. What the hell? He had a king for wanting to have intimacy with mothers of his targets, as well as them, which he frequently talked about in the lawsuit. Allegedly sent Lauren a screenshot of a text conversation between him and Bianca Sensory about wanting to have intimacy with her mother. Crazy. What the hell? Insane. I feel like you could be a spectator. I just feel like she needs an audience, a beautiful audience, as I do what I want to do. One time, Lauren informed him of a delay with the Japanese work visas, and she claimed he replied with a bizarre string of texts. "I'll come back to LA. I do want to see my kids," before reverting to type, "And there's so much pee in LA, I may rent a room, take the honey pack, drink some tequila, and take appointments." Lauren claimed, get this guys, Kanye uses connections at companies like Adidas and Gap to get work visas to traffic women in the US. Wow. They were
You on mute, fam. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with fam, y'all, but hey, what's up, though? Fam, I think you on mute, home, if you talking. I think fam having technical difficulties, y'all.
The updated lawsuit, it discusses the bipolar mood swings as well, and salary negotiations and taking money and pretending to give people XYZ, and a lot of SA, which she basically spoke about anyways in 2022. but it looks like that obviously was overlooked at the time, but he's also going through other stuff publicly. So this is a shocking lawsuit. Yet again, it's in Diddy's studio ground. And yet again, we have somebody being accused of this. And I don't feel like this is some disgusting stuff that Kanye West is being accused of. Diddy is not being accused of anything in the lawsuit other than the fact that he was there and that he was at his studio sessions when they were making music together. We know Kanye and Diddy also hang out. We know Kanye, Diddy, and Jay-Z all hang out. I'm so sorry, but Jay-Z is the only one to me that can't be this innocent angel when all of his friends basically are practically devils. The conversations that Kanye was having, the fetishes of stuff that he was forced on his partners, and the fact that he would traffic people between stuff, using his companies, giving them random titles and making sure they sleep in the offices with pillows. It is disgusting what Kanye is being accused of. Allegedly, this is disgusting. This is an updated filed lawsuit, brand new information, and this is probably the first celebrity that is being dragged into this P. Diddy mess, and I don't think that it's going to be the only one, and I feel like there's going to be many other lawsuits against Kanye West as well. If many other so all of this going down.
You can hear me?
Kanye has obviously his team have not filed a defense, but they said that he buys. I'm absolutely not surprised because him and Diddy obviously work together. Of course, it's happening at a Diddy place near the
Yay. Damn, yay.
He was overseeing all of this and he simply did not care. So how many other celebrities, guys? What's going to happen? More are going to come forth.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy. Yeah, that his assistant claimed that he drugged and raped her.
Yeah.
At the party.
That's Jay's assistant, right?
Yeah, his assistant.
Him and Diddy on that freaky shit.
Paris Hilton speak on. He like a. They definitely on that freaky shit.
2021 and 2022, and in a lawsuit filed just.
Hold on.
If you're not making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to.
Damn, man. I like wearing my Yeezys too, man.
Same assistant previously, just a few months ago, sued Kanye West for sexual harassment. Through a representative at the time, Kanye said, quote, "In response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Miss Pisciata, who actively pursued him sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits, then engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected." The assistant claims that Kanye offered her a $4 million a year salary, bragged about it to Jay-Z, then wrongfully fired her and reneged on a $3 million severance payout. I don't have all the information, but just based on a very quick understanding of what is being alleged, I'm gonna be thinking that perhaps maybe Kanye is in the right here. Kanye never responded to the former assistant's initial lawsuit, and now she's filed a new lawsuit with more claims. Take this with a grain of salt. In this lawsuit, she says that years before she began working for Kanye, he drugged and raped her.
Raped her.
Great. She claims that she met Kanye for the first time at a recording studio at a session co-hosted by Diddy.
So she works for him.
West announced that everyone at the event at the Santa Monica studio had to drink if they wanted to stay, and she was handed a beverage by Kanye himself.
Fuck that shit.
After a few sips, she began to feel disoriented. She began to slip into an altered and highly impaired state, the lawsuit reads. Quote, "She felt less in control of her body and speech, and that is where memories of the night escape her," it claims. The lawsuit also alleges that Kanye confessed to her that he raped her. The lawsuit also alleges that Kanye often had sex with employees and a rotating list of guests in his Yeezy company's offices. Allegedly, employees were ordered to construct makeshift bedrooms consisting of a mattress on the floor, pillows, and a blanket in a room or even just a closet. The former assistant also claims that Kanye repeatedly would send her sexual and inappropriate text messages, which if she has or had, that could be easily confirmed and verified in court. That evidence would be really bad for Kanye. Because as an employer, he should not be texting things like that with an employee, right? Whew. Some Diddy-like allegations as well. This woman claims that Kanye used his connections at companies like Adidas and Gap to get work visas to traffic women into the US for sex. They were given obscure job titles at his companies and had them sign NDAs about their experiences. The lawsuit also alleges that Kanye often offered up his sexual partners, employees, and women he trafficked as gifts to his friends and colleagues. I mean, you have to at least consider that maybe this is true, right?
Y'all can go check out the rest of that. That's Perez Hilton. He like one of those insiders. What's y'all thoughts on that, fellas? I think it's a money grab, though, at the end of the day. What'd you say?
Most definitely about that bread.
Yeah.
Because you don't get raped and go and get a job.
Go back to the employer.
So she got raped for the job? Come on, bro.
He shook her hand. Did he shake her hand? And she just was like, oh, yeah, I remember when he touched me this way, appropriate. I told him I was thirsty. He said he went to go give me a water bottle.
It was just it felt moist.
Yeah. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot of shit popping up on Diddy, man.
Damn, they done put Ye in it now. It's a rap, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diddy probably there like, yes, it was Ye too. It was Ye. Yup. Yup. It was Ye too. Yup.
But I need a cellmate, huh? Pimp C, man. Let's rest in peace, Pimp C, man. He was speaking on this shit way back then, man. Way back.
Facts. Love the Pimp.
DMX and Pimp C, they said warned us about Jay-Z as well.
Long live dog too.
Yeah, so we gonna play a little bit of that. I thought this was crazy because they speak on the reasons why Pimp C he really didn't want to be on that Big Pimpin' song. Some niggas big freaks.
Oh,
freaky niggas.
But leave all the books in the locker when I go home. And he was one of these niggas that he did all his work. He made a smart motherfucker. So we got to a point where, man, I was failing my math and shit. But we were rapping, but he was in advanced classes and I was failing my math. But now we trying to rap. And I can remember one night in particular, we sitting in front of the dope house and do the rap shit. I mean, with my math homework. What was it? Algebra something?
That was algebra 2.
Shit, some old
algebra
shit.
2/39. Algebra 2 first semester.
Yo, we sitting out in the car. These niggas tooting me. The street light. We got the street light out there, and these niggas tooting me. We doing homework, and Davinci walking up, and Davinci walking up and pop the case. That's what we want about it, Darren. They man, get the fuck away from us. We don't want nothing but money. Them motherfuckers say, nigga, what kind of dope men do homework? You know, so this nigga did all he could do to keep me in school. And while he was there, I was all right. It's when he graduated and left me, and then I was there by myself. That I was on some fuck school shit. This nigga steady hitting my beeper and calling me like, "You went to school today?" And I'm like, "Hell no, nigga, I don't fuck school." He in Houston. I'm like, "Nigga, you ain't here now. Fuck this shit." You know what I mean? But I said that to say this: that while I was gone, I did get my GED, and I did that for a couple of reasons. For one reason is that I needed this shit to look good for parole. For two, my mom and my grandmother and my family wanted me to do it. And for three, this nigga was hurt when I dropped out, man. If he had his way, I would have stayed in school. But I mean, like, We put this record out, man. I'm 16 years old. We doing
Happy
shows Thursday,
Sunday,
Friday, Saturday, and
Clem.
Sunday. And we really wasn't no serious money. I think we getting $500 a show. But to a little nigga, man, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man, I'm not going to school Monday. And so this nigga did all he could to steer me the right way, but hey man, I wasn't trying to hear that shit. In the streets, this was my older brother. In the studio, I was his older brother. But no, I wasn't trying to hear that shit. This nigga was my tutor, man. This nigga tried to steer me right, man. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. But shit, everything you telling me was right, homie. It was right, man. I appreciate it too, man. The nigga always told me the truth. That's real shit. That ain't in no bio right there.
That's the only reason this group, people, I wouldn't say a group, two men can really call themselves friends or partners or homies. You can't start with lies, you can't build on lies, and you know what I'm saying, when it's all over, you know what I'm saying, can't be no lies a part of it. Everything between me and him, regardless of how we may deal with everybody else, I'm 100 with him. He's 100 with me. That's the only way we gonna make it. From the beginning, it's always been we. It ain't never been.
And watch this, Bun. Man ain't never been butt naked in no room together with no hoes, pulling no orgy type shit or doing none of that whole ass shit you niggas out there be doing, thinking you doing some fly shit. Nigga, if you're in a room naked with some other niggas and some broad, them niggas looking at your ass. And if that shit is gay, and you need to get on some other shit, me and this man got nothing but respect for each other. We ain't never put no train. We ain't no motherfucking freaks. We some family men. We getting his paper. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to put that out there, because a lot of niggas doing a lot of fugazi shit out here, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they flip-flopping, they pitching and they catching with these boys. They doing also. And if you gay, that's cool, but be gay and come on out and be that. Don't be in front of us and act like a straight-up G. And then you get over here and you let these boys bust up your back. It's gonna come to the light. And yeah, I want to put that out there, man. This man ain't never seen me naked. I ain't never seen him naked. We don't desire to do no shit like that. We ain't going out like that. And we were wild young teenagers.
Before that ex, a lot of that shit fucking
Let's go.
I don't know. Maybe they use an ex as an excuse to open them doors that they really want to open. You know what I'm saying?
Where's we lock?
But
we lock.
That's the new
nigga right there gave me that extra that day, man. You fucked me up, wee man.
So y'all ain't got no crazy tour stories that happened when UGK used to be on the road, nothing like that.
It might have been crazy, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, we got to shoot, bro. We gotta go.
We gotta go, but I mean,
say that for the next day.
Oh, okay, that's down.
Yeah. All right, man. But the answer to that question is now.
Okay,
no, we don't
appreciate
do
this.
that.
All right, appreciate it.
Follow wax right quick.
Long live the pimp, man. Know what I'm talking about?
Earth Supreme.
Put your hands up. Get going, man. Do it. Get going, man. Do it.
Right.
Long live Pimp C. Long live Pimp C. Long live Pimp C.
Motherfucker got knocked out last night. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, it's mob life. You know what I'm saying? It go down, man. You fuck up, you getting your bitch ass knocked out. Can't be kidnapping street military. Say I put my life on that nigga. Like damn nigga.
Salute to my nigga, Big O.
Niggas next time, niggas act like you know.
get on BET,
like
nigga.
you
Get
know,
FD, nigga.
Nah, I'm talking about.
And the only one I see on West Time is Slim Thug. I don't see none of you niggas ride, nigga. We ride, we ain't hiding. Get your mind on your money. You know what I'm talking about? Straight business.
Thing or whatever. Don't become a part of the game. You know what? Listen to a song out of the industry.
Like this, bun. I'm gonna say this too. You out there think this cool, but it ain't cool. Me and this man ain't never been naked in no room together with no.
Joe, this feel puffy on you know. They been at my house. They all see me. They all know I'm a big nigga.
Yeah. Putting no order type, doing none of that. Out there be doing, thinking you doing some flash. You in a
Big
room,
O,
some
what's
other-
up?
Some broad.
Salute, bro. Salute. 804 in the
My
building.
nigga Big O. 804 in the building. Nah, I'm talking about.
Getting his paper. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to put that out there, bro, because doing a lot of fugazi here, man.
This rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff.
Yo, this is live reactions, man. It's the first time that we've seen this.
Because they exposing they still every day and every night. And Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja.
Yo, we like to give credit to credit due. This is Culture Covered. Go subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, run them numbers up.
Grabbing his towel, but they butt when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those plugs.
I know who they can model, stick the dildos in them, and I know who did what, where, when, and why.
Wow. Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition. You know, because at first you retire, you know, then get me off the label. Now you're back rapping again. Okay. It's all good.
Every day we hear new allegations about Jay-Z, and word on the street is that it's just a matter of time before he gets the Diddy treatment. So now is the perfect time to talk about how two industry heavyweights, DMX and Pimp C, tried to sound the alarm about Jay-Z years ago. But it seems that anyone who's ever tried to expose the truth either ended up dead or was written off as crazy. It seems like every couple of years, people bring up the question, is Jay-Z involved in some shady business when it comes to other rappers? And more specifically, did he have a hand in their deaths? DMX, who had beef with Jay for years, was on record multiple times throwing major shade at Ho. He talked about how the industry changed when Jay took over as president of Def Jam and how artists started falling off, or worse, when they didn't play along by his rules. And then when DMX passed from a suspected OD, Jay-Z's Leia Cohen made some disrespectful comments at X's funeral, leading fans to wonder how Jay really felt about X. And let's not forget Pimp C, who died in 2007 under very suspicious circumstances. Many believe his death wasn't as natural as we've been led to believe. In fact, before he passed,
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to all the channels, man. Don't be a hater. Share it.
And talking about how people in power were doing more than just making music. They were allegedly pulling strings behind the scenes to silence those who challenged them. And many fans have speculated that Pimp knew too much and that his death may have been a direct result of that. So did DMX and Pimp C know something about Jay-Z that we didn't? Were they trying to warn us about how this industry really works? And more importantly, how does Jay-Z keep managing to stay at the top no matter who falls around him?
A lot of the love I had for wanting to be a part of the industry is not there anymore. I don't even associate myself with the industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry.
The rabbit hole around Diddy keeps getting deeper and messier by the day. But Diddy isn't the only one under fire right now. His longtime friend Jay-Z is also catching some serious smoke. And here's the wild part. If you've been paying attention, this isn't even new. Word on the street is that DMX and Pimp C were some of the first to peak game and call out both Diddy and Jay-Z for their shady moves in the industry. But guess what? They didn't live long enough to tell the whole story. And now people are starting to wonder if X and Pimp C paid the ultimate price for seeing through the facade and trying to speak out. There's this interview with X that recently resurfaced on social media where he talked about how Diddy grapes his artists. Now, some fans have taken DMX's use of the R word as a metaphor for how Diddy's been shortcoming his artists, like not giving them the money or credit they deserve. But others are straight up convinced that X wasn't speaking in metaphors at all and meant that literally.
Well, Locks got signed by that. Even though I bought the Locks Riders, they got signed. They were safer.
Right.
Facts.
None of them.
They were having like a signed person. They were on the Benjamins and the Children, but then he made them jiggy and put them in suits and made them write lyrics for him and took all that publishing and like, damn. I'm glad I didn't, you keep that. And we went to as soon as they got signed on D, like, yo, if you like the Locks, like X is like Big Dog, like those are the pops, like you luck.
And in another interview, X talked about how Diddy originally rejected him for a deal at Bad Boy. But once Diddy heard what Def Jam was offering, he switched up real quick, practically begging DMX to sign with him instead. But here's where things get interesting. Rumor has it that DMX wasn't feeling Diddy's Bad Boy.
Maybe 3 weeks after I got signed to Def Jam. He's like, yo, I'll lynch if I'll double what they gave you.
and Alicia Vargas.
Simmering under the surface for years before X left us. And while Jay did show respect publicly when X passed, there's always been this feeling in the streets that X never fully trusted him. After X's passing, Jay-Z went on LeBron James' show, The Shop, talking about how, despite their rivalry, it was all love between them. He painted this picture of DMX as an insanely competitive guy, and he kind of laughed off the whole beef thing.
In the building, because I boycotted him. So there was a competitive thing, but it was big love. He was so competitive with me. I never met a human being more competitive than me, like ever, not even my big brother.
But here's what Jay conveniently left out. According to DMX himself, it was actually Jay who was playing dirty. Back in 2004, when Jay-Z took over as president of Def Jam, that's when things went left between them. See, 2003, X was practically carrying the label on his back during that era. But when Jay stepped into that president's chair, X claimed that's when the drama started. According to DMX, Jay didn't want him to shine any longer. Jay-Z allegedly tried to sabotage the release of DMX's 6th album, Year of the Dog, again pulling strings to block it from getting the same love and support as his previous projects. And X's fans have been saying for a minute now that Jay saw X as competition and was trying to keep him from taking over the game.
What happened was, like I said, I had the crazy track record of Def Jam. Everything was good. I go to do the 6th album, and
Jay-Z became president.
Yeah. When he first got the job, he gave me a call like, "Yo, dog, it makes us run in the building like, yo, you good?" Finish the album, shoot the video. What happened? Vacation, and we don't know. What you mean you don't know? How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know?
According to X, all this drama kicked off because Jay-Z switched up his plans about retiring from the rap game. Jay wasn't ready to hang it up just yet, and if he was going to make a comeback, he needed to clear out the competition, and that meant getting rid of anyone who might stand in his way.
He had problems with LL too.
Competition. Because at first you retire, then get me off the label. Now you're back rapping again. Okay, it's over.
This was the moment DMX realized
that was some
Jay-Z
bullshit.
was ready to step on anybody to protect his own interests. And that's when X decided to leave Def Jam for good. But here's the thing. There's actually a lot more to why DMX had serious trust issues with Jay. And it all ties back to Jay-Z's connections with some shady higher-ups in the industry. X, on the other hand, wasn't afraid to call out the dark side of the industry elites. And he constantly pointed out how label heads and executives control artists. Unlike Jay, who seemed to thrive in that system, DMX refused to bend.
Dame was pushing for Jaguar right to speak up. Big O. But they put a cease and desist on goddamn Jaguar right.
Yeah, he definitely speaking of Big O.
No matter how, escape the rape.
Yes. Yeah, man. DMX, powerful artist.
You know what I mean? We go back many years. It's been a few years I've been here. But just like I seen him, like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nothing never changes, man. That's why I like f***ing real people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
When you're with real people, you ain't gotta worry about shit changing. You ain't gotta worry about acting funny next time you see him or no. every time you see me.
What I respect about you is you keep your passion, man. You keep your emotion, you know?
Well, I mean, at this stage in the game, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's gonna get me where I need to be. You know how I feel about it. I feel strongly about this man. I ain't gonna let a mother take it from me.
You can also see a lot of this attitude in X's track, The Industry, where he raps. If you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. The Industry.
Yeah, man. What's y'all thoughts on that, man? We're gonna get to this next shit, man. What's y'all thoughts on that?
X and Pimp C was telling the truth about niggas, bro. Shit,
It definitely was.
Sub was shocked.
That's
Sub was shocked, man.
Yeah, definitely. Sharp, man. He's still clapping back at him. Said too much hate. We go for lies. I guess when the hate don't work, they go for lies. And Whack 100 speaks to Adam on the part of Sharp.
Oh, let's go.
I believe it. I believe the Dejan Paul situation. Man, niggas be weird as fuck, homie. This shit's turning into a fucking soap opera. It really is, dog. And if I'm gonna sit there and dissect it, I'm gonna dissect it. Lush talking about he believed it. He said, I heard him tell Bric, baby, I wish I was there. Because Lush, you wouldn't have did half that shit. We was both sitting there when the situation came up. You was just sat there and been like, but you gonna try to tell Bric, like, oh, I believe it. I believe the Dejan Paul situation.
Yeah, we gonna get into that Dejan Paul.
This shit is turning into a fucking soap opera.
Yep.
It really is, dog. And if I'm gonna sit there and dissect it, I'm gonna dissect it as such. There's so much bullshit and drag and controversy and just nasty shit that's getting
Friendz in
pushed
his
about.
business.
I see, damn homie, she's inserted herself again. How the fuck that happened, we will never know. How this is even taking place. This is when I thought it got funny as fuck. This girl wasn't even around for Adam to sit there and try to take heed. That's how I knew you was bullshit, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, homie ain't got shit to do with nothing.
Sam Princess situation, but then to see you put damn homie back into the situation and her saying, oh, well, I know for a fact that Sharp and Bric, baby, said something about the Dejan Paul situation getting sued. Bitch, nobody was even talking to you. You was already gone out the mix. You was already gone out the mix.
Talk about it, crazy.
Mix, baby girl. You was already gone
Oh, yeah,
out.
Mish be home next year.
I hate to even have to bring that shit back up, but like that's neither here
we
nor
about
there.
to get
Because
into
the only
that.
reason I bring it up because he took that from the situation. Oh well, damn homie said that you and Sharp, or he brought my name up first. Said Sharp and Bric, baby, was conspiring and telling Dejan Paul
That's a fact,
to sue
big
no
O.
jumper. Nigga, I'm
They
still
still
here.
on
What the fuck am I telling
it.
niggas?
Still hurt. He pimped down. He hurt. Pimped
Let's be
down.
honest. What the fuck am I telling a nigga to sue you for? First and foremost. Secondly, I looked at the nigga as a black man. And the way he told the story. And Adam, let's be honest. I ain't never told nobody, like, nigga, anytime his name ever came up, I never brought it up. I don't give a fuck what happened. I don't give a fuck if this nigga got grazed in his fucking pinky toe. I never brought up nothing. I don't give a fuck what happened. So don't ever try to put me in the mix or ever try to say I co-inspired with this nigga to tell him or fucking motivated him to want to sue you. Shit, he wanted to sue you already on his own. Me and Bric baby on the line. We tell him to go talk
about it.
Now, he's saying that he never said that to Dejan. Never said to give him, put it in his ear to go sue Adam. He should sue Adam. But
Yeah.
Dejan got some, he's speaking different on that. Let's get to this, man. And Bric baby, Bric baby said he ain't said that either, or the way he said it, he kind of halfway explained it. But let's get to this shit. And Point and Shoot, man, he been constantly clowning No Jumper. Shout out to Point and Shoot, funny as hell. He been going in. Dijon's Paul exposed Bric Baby for encouraging him to sue No Jumper. Yo, this is crazy.
Story that's going around all over the internet right now, of which Bric Baby from No Jumper gets exposed by Deion.
Okay, this article is going to change your life if you've been injured in a recent car accident. So car accident victims are getting paid major
for being a no-good, lying, two-faced scoundrel of a fraud. What? So let me explain. So apparently back when it was believed that Deion was popped in his thigh muscle by the idiot security guard No Jumper and was rushed away to the hospital, from what Deion and others are saying, Bric Baby reached out to Deion during this time and advised him to sue the 16 and get as much money out of him as he possibly could. And so people are probably wondering, why would Bric Baby do such a thing? Well, Deion says that Bric Baby and Sharp and Poetic Jala were very unhappy with the 16. And when news broke that the 16 was going to have a lawsuit on his hands and that he was going to probably have to pay out a huge sum of money, they all felt like their jobs were in jeopardy. They were ready to jump ship. And so the idea is that Bric Baby wanted to see No Jumper go down. He wanted to see the 16 burn. He wanted to see the walls of that building falter to his very feet. So he went ahead and reached out to Deion to help him sue.
Yeah, Bric looking like a straight dope.
Nigga funny, right?
Hey, no more cuz on the dead homies. He's not fucking with cuz a bitch. We gonna get cuz up out of here, cuz. On the dead homies, he's a bitch, cuz. And I'll fuck his ugly ass wife too, cuz. On West Side. That's how I think the conversation probably went. Okay, so and then this allegation would get back to the 16. The 16 would find out about this, and he would confront Bric Baby about this live on the No Jumper show, and Bric Baby denied the whole thing. So this would actually, Bric Baby's denial of this would go on to set off a very interesting chain of events that I'm about to go over with you guys, starting with the first clip. So the first clip I've got here is Sharp Rob's ex-girlfriend, Damn Homie, the Coney Island Squid. She's the one who actually put this on blast.
I really can't say shit about Adam not being loyal because Sharp is the one that told Deion to sue
Coney
Adam.
Island
Was it
Squid.
not Sharp and Bric that was telling Deion to sue Adam and play victim? Let's ask Deion.
Now, apparently, the 16 has already known about this allegation, and he swept it under the rug a long time ago. But now, Damn Homie made this clip and disclosed it to the internet, and now the internet is clamoring.
Damn. The Coney Island Squid. Damn. That's funny, though.
Why the fuck her nose look like that?
I don't know. She looked like AI. She looked fake.
Like an alien.
Yeah, alien. Like she having a malfunction right there.
And the Reddits are going crazy talking about this allegation. So the 16 was kind of forced to bring this up on the No Jumper show. Let's take a look.
What about the accusation that Sharp and Bric Baby conspired to tell Deion to sue No Jumper? I think this is
I definitely. I told you I had talks with him. I didn't try to tell him to sue No Jumper. I said no. Tell Adam to give you your money so you can come back if you really got shot. Right.
What? So he says he didn't tell Deion to sue,
like
but he said, go get your chili buddy out of cuz could afford it.
Make sure y'all like,
let's hear a little bit more.
At this point, because he had me feeling away for 24 hours. And I didn't tell him nothing crazy, but I'm like, okay, are you straight? Because me being the black guy and him being the gay guy at work, I'm just keeping it real. I checked in on him like, hey, what's up? I want him to like, and he offered you that and you really hit? I'm like, you probably just want to get a little bit more or just go about your way.
All right, this is my thing.
What? So he says you might want to get more or go about your way. So get more money or go about your way. What does go about your way? And just give up and go on with your life.
You told him I told him to sue. What the fuck?
Teen initially offered Deion an undisclosed amount of money, and Deion was being told to refuse that money by Bric Baby. Bric Baby said, that ain't like cuz. If you really hit cuz, on the dead on 6-0, you need to get more. So he wanted Deion to seek more money.
Get your check. Oh, they all Marvel comic characters.
Meaning,
they all YouTube Marvel comic characters.
I don't know if any of this is true. This is all alleged. Okay, so this next clip is going to be the 16 pretty much saying that he already knew about all this for a long time, but he swept it under the rug. And at the time that he learned this, he got mad at Sharp, but he didn't get mad at Bric Baby, and he'll explain why.
And when I thought about it with Sharp, it definitely made me feel a way about him, but I also wasn't like super tripping. And I thought about it with you, and your job, for sure, your job should give you some money. Yeah. Facts.
So when you heard that Sharp Rob and Bric Baby were trying to set you up with a lawsuit, you felt the type of way about Sharp, but not Bric Baby, because you felt like you should get sued. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What kind of dirt does Bric Baby have on the 16? Why can't the 16 get mad at Bric Baby? He got mad at Sharp. Why is he giving mysterious arbitrary passes to Bric Baby? That's a mystery. So Bric Baby, as we have just seen, has denied encouraging Deion to sue the 16. Now, these clips from this podcast get back to the community world. No Jumper's rival podcast network. This is the 16's enemies, and they all do podcasts. And Deion is...
All right, let's get to this, man. That's wild, y'all. Yo, Demon Time Exotic's been shooting shots at various different folks. He put together this production. I thought it was cool. You see T-Rail getting Deion Paul to spill the liquor on everything. Spill the liquor on what went down.
A big old ass comment. He said that turtleneck crazy.
This is what I was. All right, but let me talk. This is all.
Hey, make sure y'all go check out Demon Time Exotics 10.
For your waistline. Fruit to avoid number one, white banana. Half of
it's emotion.
Bric Baby told you, what I'm saying, what he texted you about. Oh my God. Yeah, when you was finna leave. You know what I mean? He was finna know you was finna leave, and he told you, he texted you some shit, and he told you what to do. Tell him. This is what I was. This is all. Baby, man, you gotta get up out of there, man. This is all I'll say. Baby, it's comedy. It was more than one person working there that during that time reached out to me.
Catch you up, big
with
girl.
options. Shit. And I'll say that. And we're not just gonna say just Bric Baby. It was more.
They all YouTube characters, man.
That reached out with options. That reached out with options for me to move forward. I mean, at the time, I was appreciative of it. And I told you this on Shame on You. I told you that. Okay, so he guided you to what you need to do as far as legal representation. People. Wait a minute.
He's not doing that to us.
Terrell, why would you do that?
Get to that interview.
He wants the floor open. Right. Last specification.
Reviews and reactions. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't be a hater. Share the channel. Share all the channels.
I'm so glad to have you here today.
Transition into.
So as of late, there have been a few. There's been quite a few accusations on your name. A lot of people have been saying that you have been saying things that are just not true. They've been saying that you are running a scam. They've been saying that you've been lying. The most recent of which was that someone said that they did not speak to you at all in any capacity about. Are you holding up your phone for a reason?
It's all in my phone, all the messages and
Bric said he never talked to
all
him.
of those things. But again, I want to say that it wasn't just one person at No Jumper that reached out to me during that time with options. Like I said, it was multiple people. I won't just pin it on one person. And if anybody accused me of lying in that regard, I do have that proof. But again, y'all are talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm posting hip hop memes and report cards on my page. Y'all are talking about, y'all making clips about who told me to sue and who told me to do XYZ.
What's XYZ?
Go to media, TMZ, different things like that.
TMZ, I do.
Yeah, that TMZ junk is wild.
He said go to TMZ. Yo.
Yeah, that would have been wild.
Hell yeah.
And Adam ain't asking
I said that on Shame on You. When I came up here and gave the exclusive and did the interview on Shame on You, I said that there were no Jumper employees that were telling me to, not telling me, but hooking me up with attorneys, TMZ, different things like that.
Right.
I said that, I just didn't say names.
So
I still haven't said names, but
I would be curious to know it was because I do believe I've heard a little bit of this story. Was it both on camera personalities and also back of house?
No, I won't say any back of house. I say everybody.
So it's only people that have been on camera on.
But more than one.
Oh, okay.
Again, it wasn't just one.
I know. Yeah.
And what do you feel like there was some ulterior motive behind it, like that it was being messy, or that they were just looking out for you, or what do you feel?
I'll close like this. This is how I viewed the situation when I got the call, because I'm not stupid. When I got the calls and the text messages and the group chats and the FaceTimes with attorneys and media people and XYZ and the No Jumper employees, this is how I look at it. I said, either they really are trying to help, or they really are trying to just be messy and hurt.
Right.
And I say, either way, I don't need to be there.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I say, because it's either I need to pursue these options and leave, or I need to leave because these people why would I want to go work with people that are trying to hurt me? It's like, if you're trying to get me out the paint, if it's really that, if you're doing all this to get me out the paint, then I really just don't need to be there. Yeah.
Are these people still present over there that gave you this information?
I would say so, yeah. I don't know their business, but yeah. You still see them on camera?
Yeah. So that wasn't the only time
You'll
that
see
you
them
came
on
up
camera.
recently.
Grass, brother. Cut the grass.
That wasn't the only time that you came up.
Oh, what? I mean, but it should be again. And I've said this while I was still over there on camera. They will literally. So
What you say, Nutter?
You already know Bric one of them. Flacco doing they doing quality control right now. He did a live on that saying nigga lying.
I could be sitting with a host and something about me. I don't know if it's the baby face or the voice or whatever. Something to make people comfortable with me. So they will literally talk so much shit about the next person to me. Tell me.
He was most definitely one of them because Brian even said his name.
I need to see a pill in the chat, man. It's going crazy one time, man. But we gonna see what's up, man, with my boy, man, and what my nigga over here got to say, man. We'll finally y'all today, man.
Big old mustard, bottle of mustard, sloppy, extra large bottle of mustard. Listen, Dejan, I'll post all the receipts. I'm finna go live on YouTube like right this second, and I got a whole lot of shit to say. What's my name? Chicken Wang. Chicken Wang. T-Real, you got that Chicken Wang. What the nigga right there say? It's cold.
He said that nigga T-Real got that Chicken Wing Jones on.
Look, you can't even put your arm up that. Look, T-Real, on the dead of me. Since everybody want to pump it, just say, say what Bric said. Say what, then you've been having all my ops left here. Listen, Jamarcus. I got videos of niggas slapped and vest getting pulled up off of them with all that, man. I've been respecting y'all because it ain't been nothing.
That video with Bric got Bric.
I'm about to go ahead and say something about the sharp shit, all the shit that's going on. And
he about to try to put those
I'm on your ass,
video
so don't even trip. Go to my YouTube in about 10 minutes. I'm setting up the live right now.
You really did
Drop the motherfucking tape and whoever sent the tape suck a dick and die. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody ever slapped me. And shout out Uncle Barney, you know what I mean? Because we talked about y'all. I think we talked about this already. Well, Uncle Barney, I got to him and he was grabbing my vest and I was in the wheelchair. Remember? Yes. I have stupid stick on me. As he said, I have sticks on me and all that. He said, so drop that tape. That shit's over. Just see that don't know. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Use the dope thing. All right.
So how do you think he got
the pills in the chat?
The tape or anything to drop?
I don't know shit. I don't know.
No, wait a minute. All these
connected in the set. Hey, you know, gang people, so I don't know shit.
I don't care.
It's crazy in this sector, y'all know.
Yeah.
In this sector as it does in the Mo3 sector, man.
Was grabbing my vest and Uncle Barney shot out. We do this all the time. We get drunk and love. This is how we rock. Ain't nobody ever slapped me. That's rule number one. That's a motherfucker's lie.
Yeah.
And that's the truth in the detail.
Yeah, man.
He has his own channel or he's going live on the other one?
He has his own channel.
Who, Amber?
Or whoever.
That's my real name. His dyke name is Bric Baby. You know what I mean?
He has his own thing going on or not.
Hey, Bric Baby, homie. That nigga dyke name is Bric Baby, homie. That is a dyke stylist, homie. I told y'all, man. Nigga, he fresh though. He a dyke stylist. He came from Atlanta, homie. He a dyke stylist, bro.
He's a transvestite guy. What you talking about?
It's tough, bro.
My nigga, bro, Amber, hey, Amber, stop
Amber alert. That's crazy.
Hey, be nice.
Bro,
send me that video so I can drop the tape. I got the tape. Send me the video, Be Nice.
Oh,
Hey, Amber. He's saying you have all my
ops.
ops up
Be
there.
Nice and all them. Be Nice like
Oh yeah, forgot about that. You seem like a hood nigga. Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Nigga, fuck around. You ever see that barber shit? They was like, "What's your real name, homie?" And then the nigga was, my name is Tamisha. Like, what's your dyke name? What's your stud name? Oh shit, Silky Smooth. That's your stud name, that nigga, that Bric baby.
Why is he laughing under there?
Oh, Robbie the shit. He a dyke too.
Yeah. Hey, I be clowning him. I be on that. That's why he probably laughing. I don't even know him. I don't listen. Brother, rest in peace.
Hey, that nigga Ralph, he a dyke too.
It's like if I was gonna fuck a dude, it probably would have been back then.
Yeah, you're burnt out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was doing weird shit in the shower. I remember you saying like you was doing weird.
The fuck?
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software where you can manage everything and anything related to work. Your documents, your chats, your white.
We got some excited stuff planned for today, but what you thought of this work that I put in earlier today?
Oh, god damn.
What? You can't appreciate that?
Splash. Gee whiz.
So you're too gangster to acknowledge that you're proud of.
Listen,
I've done this a lot. That's a load.
Picture is of a woman only.
I've never done that to a man.
I would hope not.
Well, I'm just telling you.
But I'm glad it was just a woman on the photo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She had glasses, so it added lots of textures and shapes and sizes, you know? You guys listen to Disney on Ice over there? Creep the guap.
That was crazy. Very sus, right?
Orgies on a consistent basis. And you've got these sex workers coming around with you, right? Are you really trying to tell me it's so fucked up that you were managing the drug supply? Because listen, if you were allowing these women to just come to your orgies and bring their own, they feel like he was lying in that interview about a lot of very substantial things. And then on top of that, if you watch the Tuesday show, G-Face's wife sent me screenshots of texts from not a long time ago, from like a week ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago, where Pesci was claiming that when he came up here, he was going to basically like get one over on me and you. So basically just fully hating on me and you. And so the fact that I've now seen screenshots of him basically being a deceptive little weasel, and on top of that, realizing that he lied about a whole bunch of shit to people that you and I, well, you're much closer to them than me, but people that I trust that I believe are good people who are in the room right now.
Cuban Rob's over there so bad.
I almost took the interview down. But instead, we're going to do a follow-up, and we're going to clear up some stuff.
But wait, before we pull Cuban Rob in, Tuka, that's his name, man. Tuka in, right? Tuka. Mama Duck suing Lil Durk and King Von. Yeah. That is some of the most...
You can't believe it either?
Weirdest. So you're mad because they were responding to some of your son's music. They both went back and forth. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. How is she suing them?
Because in her opinion, the labels as well as the actual rappers, such as like King Von and Lil Durk, basically were using her son's death as a promotional tactic in order to promote their music, which, to be fair, I mean, everybody kind of knows that that's true. But the thing that I find so insidious about this is the fact that you basically have, on a street level, two different gangs that are essentially on like the same playing field, except one of them goes on to, or really not the gangs don't become rich, but like one rapper, or like a couple rappers from one side go on to become extremely rich.
What Duck would be doing?
She cheered all this gangbanging and all this murder on during her life. Yeah. She gleefully participated in the promotion of songs like Dead Bitches by MPG Duck that really pushed the same exact agenda as what King Von and Lil Durk were putting out there. But now she's suing, basically just taking advantage of the fact that their side has never really created any significant amount of wealth. And then meanwhile, on the other hand, you have somebody like Lil Durk who has basically become rich off of this conflict, as well as all his other music.
But Lil Durk was already rich prior to...
He was already doing well, but for sure, like, Durk kind of entered a new stratosphere of his career once King Von came out, and Von was dissing Duck much more intentionally.
I think she just clout chasing, or she just need a bag?
Well, I think she's money chasing specifically, yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't get it. I don't think Duck would approve.
And he definitely would not. And that's the craziest part about this to me. And what's really crazy about it is that yesterday, I'm on, Remo was talking to someone, I won't say who, but basically a famous GD from Chicago. And he goes, Adam, why you doing all that? And I go, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. He goes, yeah, you're right, but why you gotta be saying that about his mom? I'm like, all right. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. Listen,
she steps out there.
I don't treat her like a regular old mom.
No, you can't.
My mom doesn't know anything about gangbanging. My mom doesn't know anything about hip hop. Mama Duck is very, very knowledgeable about the street. She knows exactly what's kosher and what's frowned upon. And so we have to hold her to a reasonable standard. And so then right after that, I got what's his name? King Yella showing up in my DMs telling me he's going to whoop my ass. Oh, you're such a piece of shit for saying that shit about his mom or whatever. When I just got off the phone with someone who's got way more rank than him, who was telling me, agrees with me,
King Yella
doesn't think I should be saying it. King Teller. King Teller. Not to be confused with Nut Teller. Oh my God. Although he is kind of a nut.
Sometimes you felt like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Rainwater definitely agreed. But did you catch his punchline?
What?
And if you need an attorney, I got one for you. Rainwater trying to get 10% of that 33%.
I think Rainwater's been trying to get 10% of Mama Duck's booty. Nah, he's a horny little devil.
Oh, they wild
to get more people on the channel. Oh no! At a certain point, I realized that I had seen her on her Instagram story where she
Meth, who said that we went to school with me.
It was doing poorly, and he would not take any kind of advice or. Sometimes it's like, okay, this is why I wasn't doing numbers, is because he didn't necessarily have the high-powered guests that we were bringing through.
Did a vape.
I feel like that's probably not good either. But I mean, that's just like we have to go through revisions where we edit the podcast over and over sometimes in order to get it monetized.
Since you said it, old Loose Cannon released the cannon.
That shit was so old. People were like freaking out to me about it. I'm like,
we know that.
I heard that so long ago.
About 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago. So how did you? I mean, when people were saying he's gonna get rid of Bric, I'm like, well, he's been heard it. You know, he heard it a while back.
Right.
But now that you're seeing the reaction of the people,
you know, I feel like I can be friends with a scammer.
So did you reprimand Bric back then?
Question,
no, I mean, he just like kind of explained that he initially thought that it was okay to charge money for interviews. He didn't really understand, which I mean, very convenient, sure. But I'll definitely give him a pass because we didn't really like communicate to him directly. I mean, that's really one of the things that Sharp was super mad about, is that there was this dude who was trying to pay $8,000 for Sharp to interview him. And I was like, no, we're not doing it. Because we don't do paid interviews. $8,000, okay, that's decent. You know, chop it up, $4,000 for me doing absolutely nothing. I mean, it sounds all right. But I've never done it really.
From getting
I'm not gonna lie, there's been like a few times where like, oh, I'll buy 4 promo posts and we'll do the interview. And I like already was kind of on the cusp of doing the interview. I'm like, okay, if you're buying 4 posts, cool. Like, we could do the interview as well. Which like even then, that felt like a little weird. Like I'm kind of compromising myself, but I've never really been like the kind of dude who's like a lot of these platforms. I was in Atlanta and a guy came and was telling me he just did Dirty Glove Bastard. And I'm like, how was that? And he's like, it's cool. You know, we had to pay X amount of dollars. I'm like, oh, okay. And you're just telling me, because I feel like people usually want to keep it a secret when they pay for an interview.
Why would you just throw them under the bus like that?
Who?
Dirty Glove Bastard, whatever that is.
I'm actually I'm doing promotion for them.
Is that the podcast?
It's more of just like a YouTube interview thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they probably don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there it is. Adam doesn't care.
Well,
I guess it did work.
I mean, it's like, you know, some of this stuff is my fault by not being as involved in their career. Like even I heard a clip of Academics where he was talking about Sharp and he said, you know, if this was me, I would have got rid of him the first month that the shit started to suck or whatever, which is, there is a lot of truth to that. Is like at first with Sharp's show, I was like more involved, helping him get guests, lining up shit for him. And then the latter part, like the last year and a half of Sharp's content is pretty much just like him doing whatever. And I think when you look at that, sometimes it's like, okay, this is why I wasn't doing numbers, is because he didn't necessarily have the high powered guests that we were bringing through. But
no, he said he already had something going on before he came here. Actually, let me tell you what he said.
Yeah, it's something.
Hold on, that's what he said.
Okay.
Church. Whack. Oh, I already had something going on before I came here. You know, I had something going on. You do that for me. What he said.
I was just watching a.
That's what he said.
I just saw a clip of him in the Reddit of him like when he won his like Pimp of the Year award or whatever.
No, she said she bought that.
Sounded like a Tasmanian devil.
People told me that he bought those.
What's her name?
Damn Homie.
Yeah, Damn Homie said
a bunch of different people told me they bought those, which honestly is not that shocking because I feel like there's so much corruption in a lot of these. Who would ever think that the Pimp of the Year could possibly be corrupted in any way? It seems like such a ethical award.
Do you think he flipped his hair when he went to receive his award? Like, you know, like, because you know he has this thing where it goes like this. It's like he kind of like when they was like Pimp of the Year, Sharp, and he went up there and he turned like Pretty Tony and Goldie from the Mac, and he was like.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like his hair is kind of like hardened with the gel. I don't think he could like flip it. I think he put something that makes it like, well, I don't know. I never touched it. Either way, all I'm saying, the difference between the clip that I saw from like probably 10 years ago of him winning this award and now, what he has been doing to his lungs and throat with that much drinking and cigarette smoking, he needs to chill. Because
wasn't he already talking that way before he came here?
probably before he came here, but like just hearing this old clip versus right now, it's like, oh my God, man, like, you need to go to the doctor because whatever's happening to his throat is some crazy shit. Either way, I mean, I'm kind of
so he needs a throat throat clearing.
He needs a throat doctor. I don't know, but either way, I'm kind of over it. I'll give you the real deal.
Yeah,
he just randomly started talking shit on stream about us on
You didn't
Saturday.
see it coming. You didn't see it coming.
Not at all. Now, granted, had I basically been ignoring him, yeah, I mean, kind of like I was kind of over trying to help him with his content. And it seems like because
you wouldn't listen or what?
it was doing poorly and he would not take any kind of advice or counseling. And whenever we would sit down with him, he would just have a million excuses. And when people keep telling me, like you said earlier, like he said his footage wasn't coming out for 3 weeks and he was saying that he couldn't get, help or whatever. It's like, bro, like we would try to talk to him about his content and he would just have all these dumbass excuses. And it's like, I don't know, I just got sick of it. And I thought I was doing the nice thing by continuing to let him do content on the platform without getting involved, but I think building and making shit better. And it kind of went the other way where he just posted up.
Doing less.
He started hanging out in his apartment streaming and just freaking out, having a mental breakdown on there. I thought he was gonna be outside. I thought he was gonna be networking people because I've been out with him in Vegas and seen how he does have a lot of fans. Like it's got to with him to be that famous in real life and then put out podcasts that get 15,000 views,
Well, I do know, like, I ran into the PRE dudes. They haven't been too talkative.
Right.
And I don't know if it happened or not, but he was moving around a little bit, but I don't know this. I told him, I said, I think you kind of like, you moved a little fast to shift the conversation. Sometimes you got to change it up.
He was supposed to come on here. Like, that's the thing. Tuesday, me, Almighty, Bric, and Lush, he was supposed to come here. He was supposed to do the episode. This was before Almighty got invited too. So it would have been just me, him, Bric, and Lush. We were going to talk about it. I felt like we were probably going to get pretty close to a resolution. And instead, he
didn't show up.
He said he wanted to get paid for it, which to me is like duck in the face.
Sharp told you that?
Yeah. Well, he told Remo. But that to me was lame because it's like, bro, you could have like fully patched it up and we probably would have been on good terms by the end of that. Instead, he said he wanted to get paid or whatever. And it's like the reality is he wanted to keep stretching out this controversy. He doesn't want to come on here and squash it because right now he's getting like 3,000 live viewers on YouTube as opposed to like 300 before.
Why the fuck would he want to come on there and squash it? Then you called the man a hoe.
Facts.
What the fuck wrong with this nigga, bro? I don't think he is.
Whatever bullshit she said, bitch, you was already on. You was already on the fucking hanger. I could get it, this shit happened before and you was there. You wasn't even there, bitch. Stop.
Talk that shit, Sharp. Go out like no hoe. Don't go out like no hoe.
Oh, that's all cool, fine and dandy. You made your mark, but to sit there and try to talk about, oh well, Sharp and Bric, baby, they did say it, bitch. You wasn't even there. Like, what are you talking about? You was already gone. You was already gone. You created your own conundrum, baby. You was gone before all that happened. Unfortunately for you, unfortunately for me. Because it probably would have been believed these days if you were still around. We never told Deion nothing but the truth. I told him to go talk to him. Go figure it out. He was already on the shit. They said I tricked on Gina. Really? Really? Gina brought me a big ass bag. You know what, dog? I still fuck with Gina, and even though me and her, we ain't spoke, no matter what the case may be, man, shout out to her. She brought me a bag. She's not a hoe, my nigga. She got to make some bread, too, if you really respect something. Shit, she's bringing some bread through the game. So fuck it, we're playing the blame game. He said, oh, he's blaming this person and blaming that person. Oh, he would have never had, you know, the Kevin Gates interview. Like, oh, now all of a sudden it's a problem.
They've been playing this nigga.
The questions that I knew that your punk ass would have asked him. And they asked me to take out them questions. Since you want to know about the Kevin Gates interview so bad, I thought you knew this your company. You didn't want to know why the Kevin Gates interview didn't come out? You never found no clarity through it?
Hey, y'all can go check the rest of that out, man. Late night show with Sharp. What's y'all thoughts on that? You think he gonna go back to No Jumper? Ain't no friends in this business. Yo, check this shit out. Speaking of that, we got Loose Cannon, Whack 100, and 600 exposed BMF, Blue Davinci. But what's your thoughts on Sharp? You think Sharp should go back, do his independent thing, say fuck them niggas, or go back to Master, work some out, go back, you know? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Check this shit out.
Hey, bro, Bob, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. When you say BMF, you think Big Meech. I don't care what he did. I don't.
Here's the big secret about women. We want you to flirt with us. We even want you to get.
Yeah.
Oh, but he calling a nigga in the blind, right? Now.
Yo, hold up. Clubhouse shenanigans, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Run them numbers up.
Just so happened, the nigga he called, I just met Fox Day. So he called his homie in the blind. He said, hey, homie, what up? I think it was the homie T something, right? He like, T-Rock, yeah, right? He said T-Rock got Whack on the phone. He like, Whack, I met you Mother Father's Day. And then you know, underground. I remember you said, look, homie, if a nigga hit the yard with a safety valve
Hold up.
the other day.
Hold up, let's get to it.
You helped him, right? You come up under his umbrella, right? EMF is Big Meech, and I don't think that 58-year-old Big Meech is looking to get out and run around the streets of LA because he wasn't doing that before he left. Personally, this nigga got in his head, I'm taking BMF, changing it from Black Mafia family, brothers moving forward, and you know, here come all the motherfucking dumbass lingo. Everybody get a 541(c) nonprofit, all the different hoods, and we're gonna create this and create that. And I'm looking at the nigga, I said, look, bro, take your story, take Cuffy's story, and go get you a deal and do that, bro. This what I told him. I said, bro, then when Big Meech come home and he doing his interviews, they gonna ask him about it. Well, what's this? And he gonna be forced to help you market your shit. But at the end of the day, you can't go too hard because you got the safety valve. You understand what I'm saying? And talking to niggas that been to the feds, especially after I got off the line with Baby Runner and his homie the other day, and I had you're coming in, bro. I had Baby Runner on the phone with the nigga, and the nigga Baby Runner said, all right, look what he said. He said, all right, where was you at? Was you behind the wall? He used the term. He said, what you mean? What that mean? So nigga, you know what I mean, nigga, was you at a USP? He said, I started at a USP when I was fighting the case, and when I took my time in the safety valve, they sent me to Florida to a minimum security institution. He said, that's why, because you had a safety valve. He said, on crib, if
you gotta get a contact
with the safety valve with a stab, and I'm trying to look for a way out for it. I said, yo, Blue Davinci, is there any way you can get the document to show what you didn't say or did say doing this hearing with the feds? Right? I'm trying to find a way running back to that, right? Because you know, Whack really trying to help this nigga. Like, bro, is there a way you can get the document to show us what you did or didn't say? He like, no. So Runner said, listen, nigga, you started at a USB, then you took your time with the safety valve. They send you to a low-level security. He said, homie, I fuck with you, but on phone we quit. We'd have blasted you as soon as you hit the door. So if we see safety valve, we don't know what you said. We just know you said something. And the rules are you don't say nothing. Now, this was fucking with me. I ain't realizing all they gave the nigga was 8 months off.
Damn.
God damn.
Bro, hey.
But he only had a 5.
They gave the nigga 8 months off.
8 months,
on a safety valve whack. And Baby Runner made it notice, said, bro, ain't no way your attorney is speaking for you when you are the one that's trying to get the time off. They want to know what you know. And even if what you know is what they already know, all that is it just solidifies and makes it stronger against whoever the fuck it is you giving them information on. He said in order for them to give you the safety valve, that means you gave them something. He made it clear he ain't bite his tongue. He's laughing at me because I'm steadily trying to slide some shit in there and try to clean it up. But Baby Runner understood, okay, I see what Wack doing. Wack, I told him, look, bro, I don't understand the Fed A to Z. I told Runner, nigga, when this room went boom, I asked Runner how fast I had that nigga on the phone with that nigga.
Hey, Runner, so how did you feel about that whole conversation? So you get on the phone with him, y'all having this conversation.
There wasn't no hollering and screaming or none of that shit. It was regular combo.
Hey, Runner,
yeah, I'm right here. What you say?
Go ahead.
What was your thoughts on that? So he calls you and he...
Just to speed y'all up. Now, Nutty, you remember the situation with him and Big Meech? Big Meech was speaking to Jay Diggs, and he said Blue was a rat. That's where all this came from.
Right.
So, yeah, so
But Jay did, what interview? He did a bad interview talking about that shit.
Mm-hmm. Safety valve. He did a safety valve. So in order to do a safety valve, you got to give up something. You got to talk. You got to say something.
Information. But everybody think he gave up that information about that limo that had that $1 million in.
Yeah. So I don't know. I ain't read the paper. We ain't biased over here. I don't know nothing about it. Only thing know what they put on on YouTube. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on this, man. Big Meech coming home. That's the word on the streets. Big Meech coming home. What's your thoughts on it, Push? You got any thoughts on this?
Well,
because he said that Blue was telling, Ms. Wack was saying that Blue was saying, well, look, he about to get the whole Cali streets lit up. He gonna turn the name BMF and what is it, Black Man Moving Forward or some shit.
Yeah.
And Wack saying like, nigga, that nigga, what, 50-some years old, he ain't trying to come back to none of that. You know what I'm saying? He got his thing going with the series, with 50 Cent and all that. He ain't getting back to that. But our thoughts on it.
That nigga from Detroit too, ain't
he? Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you trying to do? I mean, that's their thing. Even though BMF is chaptered out.
Yeah. I mean, his brother home. You think he want to go back to that bitch? He ain't caught up with no niggas that's into that bullshit.
Yeah,
especially some niggas that could have been looked at as a nigga that's no good, allegedly.
Get him on the phone and he explaining, about the safety valve, and I think y'all got another person on the phone. Like, what was your thoughts on this whole scenario, bro?
I don't. Like I say, man. I don't know what was actually said or whatever in there, bro. But I just know, like in the feds, bro, we got certain type of certain protocol. Like we ain't never booked nobody that we actually read paperwork that they said something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
enjoy your night. Enjoy your night. We about to wrap it up in about 7 minutes or so.
It's like,
You know, it's like niggas
Enjoy your night.
say, you know, where's the paperwork that he said he snitched and they got a policy?
You can hear me fine.
The feds, they don't do that, bro.
Yeah,
know
I hear
like
you.
Certain shit, we know how the feds come the same way every time. You feel me? Straight down the pipe, bro. You know what I mean?
Salute, Clemmy Clem. You have a good
you know,
night.
I was
We about to
really
be
trying to get
we about to
benefit
wrap
out, bro.
up in a
Like,
little.
I'm like, man, you know, this keyway at the end of the day.
We all was, bro. We wasn't on niggas was on that phone really trying to figure out the angle. Runner calm, I'm calm. I'm asking questions to try to, you know, see.
Don't add up, man. That shit just do not add up. Like, it's like certain shit you gonna get bad. Certain shit you just, you know what I mean? Like, come to the yard with certain. First off, a safety valve. You gotta have like some fucking like it's stipulations that go with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, one is you gotta debrief, bro. I mean, if we talking streets, like at the end of the day, is we all right with debriefing?
Debrief, never, not even in the state.
I'm just saying, like,
they hear a nigga name debrief, you automatically
You know what debriefing mean, right?
Right, Runner was real confident. I could tell Runner fucked with the nigga, and he could tell I fuck with him. So we both asking him questions to try to find.
Do y'all give a fuck?
Like,
That's the question.
To not make it like where's Nicky? Like, yo, you go to what's it? Or you at least go to a USP. If you went to a USP, he'd be straight. I'd be like, if I was standing around my life, I'd be like, bro, he not walking on USP. Nigga, it's with no bad paperwork. So if he made it on the USP, cuz straight. In my opinion, you feel me?
He asked him too. He said, all right. No, the first time he said, yo, was you behind the wall? And then what you said, right? He like, what you mean? Baby Runner got a little irritated, like, what you mean what I mean? Nigga, behind the wall, nigga, you know what you got at USP. He said, well, I started at the USP when I was, you know, fighting the case or whatever, but then when he took the safety valve, they sent him to a minimum level somewhere in Florida. Right? Baby Runner like, well, you in Atlanta, they gonna keep your ass somewhere around there in that USP, but if you do something like that, they can't speak because they know your life's in danger, so they send you out to these other places. So that's when I said, okay, well, can we get the statements that you made, since you saying your attorney did all the talking, can we get those statements? Because if we get the statement, it's like your attorney did all the talking, you already got it. But that still doesn't stop a motherfucker, right? Now watch this. If I see all this shit, okay, 15 people said Baby Runner robbed the bank and shot 4 niggas, and I come in there, right? Nigga, all the 15 people that said it is rats. And if I come in there and say, collaborate the story and say, yeah, Baby Runner robbed the bank and shot the nigga, I'm a rat too. Facts. I'm collaborating. It doesn't matter.
Hey, look, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question like this. This is where here that kind of fuck everything up. When the nigga go SNY, right? What makes it where, or go to a 50-50 yard, right? Mm-hmm. What makes it a fucking violation, bro? The violation is that you got to do what? Debrief.
You gotta debrief.
You have to debrief to go to an SNY, and go to, you know what I'm saying? And that's the part that you know what I'm saying? That's the politics, bro. They stand on that. You had to debrief, bro. I don't give a fuck what you said in there, bro. It's a debriefing, bro. You feel me? That's the same type thing.
But see, y'all can go check the rest of that out. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's a wild one right there.
In order to get in that position, you have to basically talk, though. These guys are masters of the jail system.
Right.
Right.
Of course, Whack knows what a snitch is.
Right. That's a fact. Hey, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Hey, Big Nutter, what you got coming up, man?
Man, we got
yeah, no, he was in the trick bag, but at the end of the day, it's like,
if you've ever dreamed of owning an apartment complex and you live near one of these cities, then you've got to see the same ad that...
What'd you say?
He's inserting questions. He's giving us the runaround. You get what I'm saying? Then he's talking about, Whack, I just need to do some interviews. I need to feed my kids and all this other stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't play this. I heard you, Nutter. He Loose Cannon said, you know, they was over there. They was kind of like playing with the nigga or whatever. Like we got the paperwork, but asking him questions to see if he was gonna lie.
That I got my family with me and stuff, and he on FaceTime showing us his kids and stuff. So Wack was looking at this like he crazy. I get off the phone because I'm like, yeah, bro, it's a rat. There's no need for me to be on the phone with him. I don't want no static or anything like that. But then when we wasn't even gonna put the paperwork out, we was just gonna leave it alone until he did that with 600.
Nah, for sure. Somebody in the chat saying that like Wack was just defending him not too long ago, but you just said earlier y'all just got to work today though, right? Or
yesterday. So basically Wack was defending him. Wack get on phone call with the 40s or whatever with Baby Runner and them. And then
Baby Runner. I'm trying to get Baby Runner in here right now.
Yeah, so when he get off the phone with him, he hit me. I said, just get the paperwork. He got the paperwork. Now this is where we at now. It was only 2 days ago when he was defending the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is all just developing news. That's kind of playing out real time.
Yeah. The 6 about to jump on right now.
Yeah, because I want to hear 600 side, like, oh, there you go, right there. Yo, 600, I think I'm about to go in the Matrix, dog. But, 600, I just want to hear, like, how did that first initial phone call when Davinci was reaching out to you, right? Or you reaching out to him? Like, how did this shit even start?
It was, man, we had called, oh, you know what? He was out here. We was all on the FaceTime. Me, Loose, Wack. And, I guess they was trying to get something going for him while he out here. Like some interview or something like that. Or he was trying to get some story out. Something like that. And that's how we was on the phone.
I got you. So, how did y'all know that he was in tune with Papa LQ though? What did that, like, did you see him in it because y'all on FaceTime, you seen him in the background? Or
Nah, he told me that. Because like we talked like 3 times on FaceTime. But for some reason, Wack and Lou's phone kept dropping. So I was able to holler at Blue by myself. So that's when he get to telling me what he got going on and what his plan was and who he been talking to and, you know, what he got going on. So that's when he brought them dudes up. Wack and them wasn't even on FaceTime when he said that.
When he said Papa LQ name, did you feel like, because a lot of people in here, they saying like that sound like a setup. Like, did you feel like it was a setup at that moment? Like, yo, he trying to line me up, or was it still like going over your head?
Nah, it wasn't really going over my head because he wasn't. I was just kind of putting everything together. As he's telling me, I'm putting everything together. You know, because it wasn't like, oh, I'm pulling it right then and there. I'm just okay. He's saying he over here. And he's saying what he got going on, and he's saying who he know, who he been talking to. I'm just making my total evaluation while we on the phone. You know what I mean? So it's not that went over my head, and I didn't think I was being lined up yet. I'm just kind of just like, you know, soaking everything in. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the info.
Yeah. So listen, I've been the only defending this all this time. Forever. So I guess Big Meat's on his way home to the halfway house.
Oh my God!
He didn't lost.
He losing his mind.
Yeah, man.
Lost his mind. This Big Meat's coming home. I'm gonna shut down the LA streets. Make sure he can't politic out here and this, and all this. I'm gonna go get 10, 15 reputable Crips, and we're gonna lock the streets down with don't nobody with it. And I said, hey, bro, when you say BMF, you think Big Meats. I don't care what he did. I don't care what you say you helped him do, right? You come up under his umbrella, right? BMF is Big Meats, and I don't think at 58 years old, Big Meats is looking to get out and run around the streets of LA because he wasn't doing that before he left. This got in his head, I'm taking BMF, changing it from Black Mafia family to brothers moving forward, and you know, here come all the dumb street lingo. Everybody get a 501c nonprofit, all the different hoods, and we're gonna create this and create that. And I'm looking at the nigga, I said, look, bro, take your story, take Cuffy's story, and go get you a deal and do that.
Yeah, I heard that. He wanted to agreeing to that. Why?
That's what I told him. I said, bro, then when Big Meech come home and he doing his interviews, they gonna ask him about it. Well, what's this, and he gonna be forced to help you market your shit. But at the end of the day, you can't go too hard because you got the safety valve. You understand what I'm saying? And talking to niggas that been to the feds, especially after I got off the line with Baby Runner and his homie the other day, and I had
you can get Baby Runner in here right now?
Yeah, coming in. No.
All right, y'all, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
Damn,
Y'all give y'all comments on there. What y'all think? Breezy 804. Salute.
What's up, Beezy?
Salute to everybody for pulling up. Like I said, we not biased over here. We just get the content and put it out here for y'all. Y'all put your own spin on it, what y'all think or whatnot. When don't get your panties in the bunch. Shit, the platform is open to any of these folks that want to come and spit what they side of the story or whatever, you know. But this is crazy. What do y'all think? Do you think Blue Davinci shaking in his boots? Big Meech on his way home? What you think, man? The safety valve shit is crazy, bro. Right? And yeah, we gonna get up out of here, man. What you got coming up, man, before we get up out of here? I know I asked you that earlier, but what you got coming up?
Man, we got a wild video, man. So 3 girls get caught out in the public pool, man, doing some wild shit, man.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Oh snap. What about you, Push?
That's up next. Shit show.
Be dropping another YouTube out around about Thursday.
Okay, Thursday.
Got my little part 2 and going TikTok crazy this week.
TikTok crazy this week.
Yeah.
Hey man, keep your eyes and your thinking caps on for that. Make sure y'all keep your notifications on all of them. Big Nutter, he got some crazy shit. Y'all know in the sector, there's always some wild shit, man. You know, and some informative shit for folks too. Don't be out here stealing, running from police and jumping in pools and lakes and shit you can't swim and you know trying to pick up kids and doing all kinds of weird shit. Don't do that. It ain't healthy. Get out this bitch.
Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator.
I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah. I had to hustle, yeah. I had no option. Follow this 40 on me. No something new, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I should talk to the nigga, it ain't know what's poppin'. I had to drop, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the Grove, door of your foes, yeah. I'm in this bitch with my bros, bitches a go. I get them all by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah. Solid bitch, I never fold, I never fold, bitch. I'm hot as a torch. Try to touch me, you get scorched. Car faster than a Porsche. All I know, no watch me score. Master Yoda got the Porsche. There's all I think that there's no force. They don't wanna see me young. That's why I did this on my own. On all nigga shit.
Make sure
minutes
the channel be playing, don't be hating.
City hope. They telling me that I'm the GOAT. You can go and take a vote.
Don't play, man. What's up, man? Illustrator hitting y'all off across y'all head, man. Stop playing.
Bitch, you know just how it go.
Honestly, music want to get played on First Fam Radio West, man. Get at me.
Had no option. Follow this 40 on me. No something moves if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So that's what's cracking the nigga. It ain't know what's poppin'. I had to drop. They didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove. Do up your foes. Yeah, I'm in this bitch with my bros. Bitches a go. I get them all better love. I never fold. I'm coming straight from the bottom. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No something moves if you move. I'm a pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So I was cocking a nigga. It ain't no was popping. I had to drop. They didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove.
Living for memories.
Yo, GG, turn it up.
Hate, bro.
Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator.
Wonder why people showing fake love with the hate, bro.
Spin that, man.
Depression making me take cause my heart won't be quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still. I couldn't do it. Gotta let pain out. I put it in music. That's the only thing that helped other than drugs I'm abusing. All I focus on myself, so my health I was about to lose it a few times, but niggas never aim when they shoot it. Could've died, but they blew it. If you gon' do it, nigga, do it. Now 2 more niggas got set cause they held back when they do it. Niggas gangsters from computers, I ain't into that. Niggas tell on you to try to shoot you, I ain't digging that. No matter what you do after, nigga, you still a rat. I'ma see you in the hole like a mole. You gon' still get wet. The police took my nigga back. My friend, my brother, my slime. Told him stick to the script, something different was on his mind. And I know that sometimes loyalty can make you blind, but you had the hood, you had no good reason to rob. I ain't getting it. Got rid of him whenever the bricks was at stupidity and greed. Got you tied up in the shit you in. Typing in the pen again. Fighting in the pen again. Writing with a pen again. My man thought I killed his brother, he stopped fucking with me. And I can't keep moving around like it ain't nothing to me. We used to steal cars together, he used to hustle with me. Eating syrup sandwiches, he was struggling with me. But now ain't nothing to me. Fuck it, and I can live with that. I just gotta rap about it. Know he wanna get me back even though I ain't do shit. You know that, let that sink in. People showing fake love, but they hate love. Pressure making me take them out when we quiet. By the shelter when we ate there. It's like telling the kid to stay still. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I done really went through it. I couldn't do it. I'd rather put it in music. Today. Hey.
Little motherfucker, man.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Shit, I ain't no killer, you just pussy. You brush me, forgiveness out for innocence. Straight danger. Looked in the mirror when I do, I see straight anger. Shit, I hate myself. Feel like a straight hater, hating the scores I was dealt. But I'm gonna be greater. Seems like I bounce back every time, but I keep falling, keep crawling. In the meantime, niggas keep talking, can't control it. Do I got it on me? You better know it every moment. I'm finna make it grow, I'm finna focus. Gotta stop playing with this gift that God given me. I can change the world, God thanks for these abilities. Look how I move, and God bless me with agility. It's about patience, then it's about consistency. Niggas hating, I bet you feel the hostility. I know somebody in this motherfucker feeling me. Keep it real.
Yeah, make sure y'all tap in for that spill. Don't be hating, man. You know these internet niggas and internet clowns and goofies characters. I call them marble comic characters. Come on, man. We got some shit to talk about all the time. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be a hater, man.
I ain't not breaking, stay dangerous. Wanna be loved, nigga, not famous. I hate it, tryna stop smoking, but it's my favorite. Niggas unloyal when these women, they be money hungry. Stab you in your back over drugs, you a fucking junkie. It's funny, I wouldn't switch for no amount of money. They love me, some of the realest from Monday to Sunday. Niggas think cause they smoke with you, man, you own it. Nigga, this weed don't mean shit, and I'ma show them it's about intentions. See, I ain't never been big on forgiveness. I was speak on whoop-de-whoop, but I'm minding my business. I'm different, not even clouded, don't take for attention. Write music, get high, and talk to myself say the bitch ain't keep it real. It's real. Hey, keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers with real, so keep it
Yeah, the conversations that's in the building. Come on, don't be hating.
The break up the shit you never had, I'm gonna make it. For all the times, my backslid staff, for all the times they made fun of me, niggas black, I was hurt. I'm running, got niggas down all black, cause we got it. I'm probably be big shit
in the jungle,
so good.
Yeah.
Praise to all my dog, right? He shot up on those days, I got it. You know that it on the nigga, I got it, I forgot, no more love. That's a lot of got
FirstFamRadio.com. What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser, rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Tools in the box, I just wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. I'm a fly in the bean, money is the reason. No think about those things. Tools in the box, I just wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the worst shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy off with those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. 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 FirstFamRadio.com.